So 969, good morning. It's your More Music Request workday. All thanks to Pettis Suspension and Brakes and Tyrite Alice Springs. You're here with Loz, getting you through till midday. We're going to get into part 2 of your morning ramble.
We are indeed, and we've got Cracker Tracker going on too at the moment.
We
Tracker
do.
Cracker. And I loved yesterday. We just come off air. It was really good. And we were standing in the foyer at the radio station having a chat. And in comes a lovely family. And they brought in the cracker and won the prize, and I had to do. You were telling me how to make sure I filled in the details on our form, the paperwork. You
That's
said,
it.
You said I want to stand here and make sure you know what you're doing, what I've trained you to do.
Yeah,
because quite funny.
It was because I had told everyone obviously how to do it so that if anyone came in, they would know how to do it.
Which you could have just done it, but you wanted me to see if I could do it.
Well, I was on air at the time, so I couldn't have just done it. I had to come back to the studio.
Yeah,
and at the time I was like, I want to see if you I did it to Justin too. I was like, I want to see if you guys were listening.
Yeah. You're like a teacher or something,
I
or
am.
a parent.
Yeah, I'll go with teacher.
Yeah, because it was interesting. But anyway, I did it. I managed to do it, and it was nice to meet them. They looked like a happy family, and
yeah,
it's really good to have people out tracking it. I love it. I love that people go out there. Was it you or someone said that there was yesterday 10 cars in the area or something trying to find this.
Yeah, which is
cracker.
actually pretty low compared to in the 15,
I
past.
don't know.
Yeah,
Was it 10 or 15? Someone said were out there.
Yeah, there's usually a lot of people out looking for the cracker. I mean, it's such a good prize.
Do we know where it was yesterday? Do we give this out? We should be giving out where they are afterwards, the next day or something.
I'm trying. All my days are blending in.
Yeah, they all blend in.
I can't remember.
Yesterday was out near the brewery somewhere I worked out, and at Discovery Park, in the roundabout, and there was a drain, and there was all this. I think there was a drain.
I think they said it was in like a shrub close to there. It was it was in the open. It wasn't in a drain.
Now, the day before might have been something to do with the drain.
I don't know. Anyway,
one down the other side near the golf course, I think, too. But we never find out because people don't
know
tell
where
us.
it is.
They just come in and we give them the voucher and off they go, and we don't actually find out exactly.
I
where it
usually
was.
ask, but yesterday I didn't because I had to come back down to the studio.
This is day 5, is it? This is day 5.
Yeah.
And I haven't found out where any of them were yet.
Really?
No. So should I go and talk to Rhodey and say, where have you put them, mate? Where'd you put them?
Yeah, after the fact. For sure, he'll tell you. All right, let's get into the Tracker Cracker
the
clues. Tracker Cracker, all thanks to Fusion Fireworks. Now, if you're not playing the game, you can pre-order your fireworks at fusionfireworks.com.au. Now, clue number 1, pass the view of the river. Clue number 2, cross the bridge and pass the lizard. Oh, I feel like I know where we're going with this.
Yeah, I did too.
Clue number 3, watch out for all the tiny ants. Clue number 4, the big guns are no longer here. Clue number 5, sometimes the water rushes past. And
the new clue now.
There's a new, so you're up to, yep. So we've got clue number 6, weather's getting colder, Lucky Sturt knows where to find some firewood.
Is it Sturt or Stewart?
It says Sturt. Stewart, Lucky Sturt.
Sturt. Sturt. It could be Sturt.
Is it Sturt?
Let me have a look at it.
Maybe.
Let me put my set of eyes on it.
I was going to say, maybe I need glasses.
I've got Sturt.
Yeah, it's Sturt, right?
Lucky Sturt knows where to find some firewood. I'm sure that's not a typo. I'm sure Rhodey's got that completely correct because Rhodey's good like that.
I'm now that if it's in the direction I think it is, it would be Sturt.
Yeah, I'm thinking Sturt too. There you
but
go.
Sturt's not a name, so maybe it's supposed to be Stuart.
No. I'm not going to say what I think.
No,
because that would not be appropriate in terms of giving out way too much information.
It would not.
Because we don't know where it is.
We do not. We can only make assumptions, which Anna was correct. On day 1, I was like, I think I know where this is. And I wasn't even in the right suburb.
Yeah.
So
no, we were really all over the place.
Yeah, we thought it was like a Telegraph Terrace way and it was like Gillen. So.
Oh, was it?
Remember Memorial? It was near Memorial Drive.
I'll go and talk to Rhodey about it.
So they are the top 6 clues for Tracker Cracker. We've only got one more clue left, which essentially I'm going to give out to you pretty shortly.
Look, there's people driving in now. Who knows? They might be coming in with it.
That's Mel.
Oh, that's Mel. She's coming in. Oh, nice to see her. Look, I tell you what, we were talking before the news about things that you've been told at school. Interesting. I wouldn't say always good advice.
But there's facts that stick with you?
Things that stick with your mind, like told in an interesting way. I mean, that you had the beer goggles. I had the teacher telling us if you're going to do something nasty to someone, you do it with a car, because that you'll get less time in jail. Not great advice.
Which I don't even think is true anymore, to be honest.
Oh, well, it depends if they can prove intent. If you accidentally ran into them, yeah, pretty awful. Anyway, let's not think like that. But you're probably right. It's probably not true anymore. But it's probably easy to determine whether.
Yeah,
there was intent or not.
slowly the law is catching up with things like technology.
We
and
have
stuff
one other
like
thing
that.
now. We've got cameras on every corner of everything. So like whether you're driving past or whether you're doing something, whether it's a dash cam or.
And our phones know where we are at every second of every day.
They track you down.
Yep.
And we've got satellites in the sky and the base and everything. No, they don't know what we're doing. Oh, they probably know what we're doing right now. They're probably listening.
They probably are. That reminds me, I want to get this. I saw this thing online and I was like, who would need that? And then I started to think about it and I was like, I think I want it.
You want it?
And it's like it's a camera cover for your iPhone.
Yeah, I'd love that.
So that you're essentially, if your phone gets like hacked or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're probably watching us right now.
That's what I mean. Imagine someone hacking into your phone and turning the camera on.
I tell you what's good about being out here.
There's no reception.
So they can't hack us.
There's no reception.
They can't listen into us. But we're a bit silly because we've got a big FM transmitter and we're talking through it. So they're probably getting that anyway. They're getting all the information anyway.
Yeah, true.
They're just listening in. They've probably got a recorder on Sun 969 all the time. Do you know what I wanted to mention earlier today and I didn't? And this. I know we've got to wrap up quickly. The Cracker Tracker, whatever it is that we're doing, reminds me of. There's some radio stations still going in the world that they call them Cold War radio stations, right? Every day they give out a new code. So they're just big monster AM transmitters in the middle of Europe. They're usually in Europe or Russia or somewhere like that. And every day they go, the cat in the hat sat down or something like that. Or they go L2135 and they reckon it's sending out, and you can Google this all up, they reckon it's sending out codes to spies all around the world who are listening in for this code every day. And I feel like we're doing that with Tracker Cracker. We're putting out a code every day. It's like Cold War stuff. We're
God.
talking to our people, And I played the presets My People before and I sort of said, I'm sending this out to my people. Here's a clue, listeners are our people. They are our people. They're others' people. So, they're waiting every day for us with bated breath to see what their next action will be. It's really exciting. I love it. I love all that Cold War sort of radio stuff. I love how radio and technology got into the military back in the last century.
If you're practicing some espionage and you are playing Tracker Cracker, then right before we head to the next track, I'm going to go through those clues one more time. Clue number 1, pass the view of the river. Clue number 2, cross the bridge and pass the lizard. Clue number 3, watch out for all the tiny ants. Clue number 4, the big guns are no longer here. Clue number 5, sometimes the water rushes past. And clue number 6, weather's getting colder. Lucky Sturt knows where to find some firewood. They're the top 6 clues of a Tracker Cracker, all thanks to Fusion Fireworks. You can pre-order your fireworks at fusionfireworks.com.au. If you find that cracker, bring it out to the station on the South Stewart Highway and we'll give you a voucher and you can claim your prize on the 1st of July.
On the way to the airport.
That's right.
Where we are.
So play Tracker Cracker. Let us know if you found it. Even if you call and tell us you found it, we will still keep giving out clues until it's physically brought to the station. We're going to get back to the tracks up next. So some 360 and Pez on the way with Just Got Started.
Bye.